Rex, thank you very much for your time today, as always. You know, a lot has been said already about this topic, but what is your angle on it?
Well, you know, what's going on with the Microsoft CrowdStrike outage today is a direct result of what is termed as internet centralization. Well, a lot of people will say, well, how's the internet been centralized? Well, it's centralized through 3 companies. Today, there's only 3 companies that control global access to internet trade and commerce, and that's Alphabet, the parent company of Google, Microsoft, and Apple. And the vulnerabilities with that are single choke points out through the network that can take down millions of customers. So this is the problem, and this is exactly what happened today with CrowdStrike. A software update went out with a bad kernel, so we're being told. They're saying that this isn't a cybersecurity attack, but it had the same net result as a cybersecurity attack. And that bad kernel caused over 1 billion computers to lose access to back office systems supported by the company, because the companies that are that are involved, and also countries. These are we're talking about government agencies. We're talking about Fortune 500 businesses, airlines. $1 billion in financial transactions a second right now. This is unbelievable. People may be dying as a result of this because first responders are being affected. Hospitals are being affected. We won't know the total damage from all this. When I speak at seminars on this topic, I ask companies and governments, what's your cloud exit strategy or your centralized internet strategy for critical infrastructure? Because 20 years ago, maybe even less, 15 years ago, companies operated on local area networks and wide area networks, LANs and WANs that were protected, and the companies owned and controlled their own data. Today, they've moved everything into the cloud. And the cloud is not controlled by the companies necessarily. They control their own access to the cloud. But what's happening is the cloud is controlled by a few companies. Well, if there's a choke point within that infrastructure that can go down, it can cause 1 billion computers to lose access to their networks. And we're seeing that today.